Welcome back to Field 2 of Trio Invitational 2026 of the Women's Division. Together with me is Vivian and I am Sean. We will be your commentators for this game between My Babygals and New Taipei Coin. I believe Taipei Coin was with the first pull, and now My Babygals have the disc for the first offense. They've already worked the disc upfield at the break mark of the attacking end zone. With a little call over there. I wonder what it's about.
Alright, and the disc is back on. With a score from My Babygals. Oh, there's a travel call there. There's a travel call from Team New Taipei Coin. It seems like the players are discussing the call. It seems like the discussion for the travel is quite prolonged there. They can't come to a conclusion. And the game is on right at the doorstep of the end zone with Harriet on the disc. And a score right at the front of the end zone from My Babygals, which brings the score to 1-0.
For those just tuning in, this is the third game of the day for these two women's team, with My Babygals having a record of 1-1, while New Taipei is yet to find their first victory for the group stage. So they will definitely want to try and do their best against this group, this team, to try and advance in the group stage. Couple of players to look out for in My Babygals was, as mentioned, Harriet having a couple of assists in her previous games, as well as Molly, who was the top scorer in one of her recent games. So try and look out for these two players from My Babygals. Right, we see a strong headwind from My Babygals' side, and so on the offense now, it's a tailwind behind them. We'll see how they are able to advance on the offense. Ooh, a nice forehand blade, but it's just a little bit too far for number 36 to connect. Otherwise, a rather good look from New Taipei Coin in the offense. But now, possession switches over to My Babygals to try and have their first break of this game. Right, New Taipei Coin have the disc right in front of the end zone and they quickly punch it in to level the game out. A very beautiful play from their side with good patience and securing another point.
Yes, indeed. What a good look from New Taipei Coin. They managed to punch that score in, and that's their first score of the game. My Babygals is coming into this game with 2 wins already and 1 loss to DMJ Women in their pool. So we shall see how they play out this game. Sorry, 1 win, 1 loss. And let's see how they play out this game. New Taipei Coin with a roller pull there. That is very nice to see, especially in the women's division. Right in the middle of the field. My Babygals with the disc, sending it downfield. Back to the reset handler. Strike and upline. Swing it. Oh, close. A little fumble there. Oh, what a low disc and good save from the My Babygals player. Oh, a layout score attempt, and that was unsuccessful. But good attempt on the Singaporean player right there. Now New Taipei Coin coming out with a new offense chance. A break chance, actually, for them. Sending it downfield, right just by the sideline. Centering the disc. Looking downfield, right through the middle. And it's a score from New Taipei Coin. With the score of 2-1, New Taipei Coin taking the lead.
Yeah, I think a couple of mistakes coming out from the Singaporean side as they have possession, but quickly pretty unfortunate with the layout bid. Unsuccessful in having that score, and New Taipei Coin doing their best to capitalize on their mistake and punching it in, getting the score right away. We'll try and see how the Babygals are able to try and answer back from this downfall. Couple players from the New Taipei Coin we want to look out for is probably Wen Chun with 7 assists so far, as well as Hong Yi Jing with 4 goal contributions. Very nice numbers to rack up in a tournament like this. Certainly not an easy feat. Very nice pull coming out from New Taipei Coin right to the end zone with a nice IO. The Singaporean girls are moving the disc comfortably up line, typically staying on the open side. Looking for a couple of inside throws. Oh, and intercepted by number 8, I believe, with the bucket hat. Very nice accessory there.
Beautiful. The weather is beautiful out there, but it is also very sunny.
Wow.
So if you are in the area, do drink up a lot of water, hydrate.
Nice forehand flick from New Taipei Coin, finding the bucket hat again, as I mentioned just now. So it's double happiness for her as she celebrates to the camera with her teammate there. All smiles for New Taipei Coin. They're doing very well in this starting 10 minutes of the game. That is our spirit director just checking out the field, making sure everything is safe for the players. But yeah, so now it's 3-1 in favor of New Taipei Coin. Off to a fantastic start on the Taipei side. Yep, again, Wing Chun with another assist for New Taipei Coin. Predictions in. How many scores do you think she will assist in this game?
A rather short pull from New Taipei Coin. Let's see if my Babygals can capitalize this pull and punch in the next score for their team. It seems like the Singaporean players are very comfortable playing the handler's weave. Opening up the field downfield. Oh, and that is unfortunate. The throw was not connected. Might have been a little bit too fast for her. Now New Taipei Coin starting the disc at the corner of the field, sending it downfield with a forehand. Not sure what happened there, but I think it might be a turnover. Alright, my Babygals has possession now on offense with the handler's movement as usual. Sending downfield. Oh, great save from her. An inside throw into the end zone, and it is once again not connected. It must be the fatigue kicking in after 2 games in this very hot weather, playing their 3rd game now. They are punching in the disc into the end zone, but seems like they're unable to convert them. Let's see if New Taipei Coin can once again. Oh, there's an interception right there from Harriet. And a score from her. Double happiness. It's bookends right there for Harriet from my Babygals, bringing the score to 2-3.
I think as the winds pick up, both teams are making a couple of mistakes on both ends. But my Babygals managed to capitalize on that despite the mistakes that they made. They're able to intercept beautifully by Harriet and is able to punch in for a score. Yeah, so on the New Taipei Coin, despite their name might suggest, they actually do have quite a variety of players coming from Vietnam, Malaysia, China, and even and some Taiwanese as well. Yeah, so a great mix there. Very nice to see a fresh mix of players playing together. And on your screen, you probably see a heat break, which will happen every 5 points for 4 minutes. During this time, the game does not stop. However, the players are allowed to rehydrate, cool down, just like FIFA's rehydration break, if you're into that. Yeah, so if you are in the field, do get some water, get some ice, and we'll start back real soon. So for your information, right after this game, we would have the crossover match in this field, Field 2, for the mixed division. So stay tuned for that. And the game after that would be the women's crossover game. Yep, we see umbrellas coming out. The heat is really intense now in the Malaysian sun. I think we're just coming up to our 4 minutes heat break, and the players should be returning to the field real soon. With, I believe it's My Babygals to pull. So My Babygals did pull up a zone defense in their previous matches. We'll try and see if they actually pull a zone here. They were quite quick onto the defensive line. And a short pull, maybe due to the wind, picking up a headwind. Yeah, we see sort of a zone straight out the bat, as I mentioned, trying to pressure the Taiwanese team. But they responded pretty well, expanding the field instantly. Ooh, a little bit too short, and I think the wind has pushed the disc to the ground. A bit unfortunate for New Taipei coin, but now My Babygals is able to utilize this to try and level out the game.
Alright, and my baby girls will be picking up the disc right at the sideline, looking to center the disc. Looking downfield. Oh, what a save. Oh, and that is a drop, unfortunately. Now New Taipei Coin gets another opportunity to score. Let's see if they can use this opportunity well. Playing against a zone. Oh, what a forehand hug right into the end zone, and it's a score! Wow! What a beautiful throw and great vision from the handler there. And this scorer, this deep runner, was nowhere to be seen until the throw was put out. Great vision from New Taipei Coin. And that brings the score to 2-4 with 40 minutes left on the clock. Scored by Peng Chia-chi, assisted by Wang Wen-chun. Like Sean mentioned earlier, Wang Wen-chun is a player to look out for New Taipei Coin with, at the moment, 9 assists throughout day 1 so far. But it does seem like the zone defense that the Singaporean girls are putting on is giving New Taipei Coin great pressure on the offense. I think they're struggling to take the disc out as well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think they definitely put that with reason. However, despite getting the Ds, they're not able to convert on the offense opportunities. Whereas New Taipei Coin are doing fantastic in terms of getting the Ds back and progressing the disc slowly and punching in for offense. Look at that again. I spoke a little bit too soon as the wind is picking up and they are finding it a bit hard to swing that far. And Singapore have a chance to try and score from here again. Wow, a nice backhand high release and a forehand flick to the end zone. A playbook from Taiwan, but it was just a bit too far for my Babygals deep runner. Unfortunate for that, but it was a good run from her nonetheless. Very nice. I think these bladey throws are helping them in the wind, getting the disc out so that it doesn't float too much and doesn't lift too much in the wind. Yeah, or a bit more snap like that in the backhand. I think Taiwan is, New Taipei Coin is adapting pretty well. But a little bit of a misthrow there, and the disc swings back in my Babygals' favor again. And a throw coming out. One more throw to the end zone. Beautifully caught. I believe that is Molly from my Babygals. She is racking up points here in Trio Invitational.
Yes, as mentioned by Sean, scored by Molly Ding, someone that has been scoring for the My Babygals, and Tan Jeng Woon with the assist. And this is another player to look out for from My Babygals. with 8 assists so far throughout the day, and also happened to be the captain of one of the captains of the team. So for viewers who've just joined us, this game has been incredibly tight. Neither side has managed to build much of a lead, and it truly shows how much they both won this game. So my Babygals with a very floaty pull right there. Slightly short, but right at the sideline. There seems to be a call or discussion there. No call, the game is on. So New Taipei Coin looking to center and unfortunately not connected. Now my Babygals, will they capitalize this turnover into a score to equalize the game? Oh, great fantastic run through D indeed by New Taipei Coin, and a big hug coming out. Just a bit too far out for the number 36 to reach. But nonetheless, great interception coming from number 36 as well, running down from one end to the other end. Seems like they are bringing the disc down the field where the disc went out mound. My Babygals centering the disc, then swinging it to open the field. An inside throw. They seem very comfortable throwing in the wind actually.
Yeah, I think this Singaporean team has been doing very well despite the wind. Flicking hard, making sure there's spin on the disc so that it doesn't rise too much in the upwind. And they're able to, have some short passes, minimizing mistakes. And look at that, very nicely done. Oh, yep, she managed to save it. That's fantastic. And 1-2 backhand to the break side. Amazing play by the Singaporean team. Every time they're on the sideline, they're able to swing it onto the other side. Just a little bit of miscomm there. And it's a turnover at the brick mark of the New Taipei Coin side. Not sure if you're able to hear the cheers from the sidelines. Oh, there's a timeout called from New Taipei Coin. A bit unexpected due to the long back and forth going on throughout the point. I think New Taipei Coin just wanted to, have a bit of rest as well as time to reset and recollect themselves, to remind the players on the wind conditions and how to bring the disc forward. Yeah, we see umbrellas coming out. The heat is really intense, really not something usual for a lot of these players. It's been raining these past few days in Malaysia, but we were blessed with good weather today. So we'll see what they can do in this heat. I'm surprised actually that my Babygals have stopped using a zone defense. I think their zone defense really tried to push New Taipei Coin a bit out of their comfort zone, making them swing wider, forcing them to throw bigger throws in the wind. I think that's what normally you want. What do you think, Vivs? Like, why do you think they swapped to the man mark?
Well, I think the wind is slightly erratic, and even with that, the New Taipei Con actually managed to break their zone by attacking and putting the long throws out, which they aren't able to stop if they're in a zone. So I think they really wanted to stop that long throws and make sure that they can get the turnovers closer to their end zone. Yeah. So it seems like the timeout is over. And we have New Taipei coin on the disc. Wang Wen-chun on the disc with a tight mark by My Babygals. It does seem like they're sort of playing a poach man defense. Oh, a stall out call was called. That is very interesting to see. At least from what I'm seeing, not sure. What do you think, Sean?
I think it's the player before this girl. Yeah, I don't think it's the one with the current disc. But anyway, there is a contest called from the player, so never mind. It's back to number 36 and back to Wen Chun.
Nice. What a crossfield throw, and it's secured. Okay. Wen Chun getting back the disc. Seems like she's dominating the play here, with very little downfield options for her. Oh, a little overthrow of an upline throw there. And the possession goes to My Babygals on offense.
Oh, a bit of a miscomm there. Oh, but it's safe. Amazing. She faked her own teammate, but was able to have her disc saved by another teammate. And My Babygals are transitioning this upfield, but it's defended by, I believe it's Wen Chun. Oh no, it's not. Wen Chun is on the disc now. Calls to coming closer, I believe, from New Taipei coin. Players are running out too far, not coming in under. Oh, a bit of a misthrow, and the wind picked up the disc. Tends to happen when you have these high release push passes, and the wind just picks up and the disc floats too much. And that's what happened on New Taipei coin side.
It seems like the New Taipei coin's offense is really struggling right there, leaving Wen Chun the only one dominating the play, and there seems to be a disconnect between the handlers and the cutters as well. Hopefully they can make some adaptations to their play and get the score in. But now on offense we have My Babygals. Throwing the disc downfield. Oh, a high release there. An inside throw, so close for New Taipei coin on defense. Great effort though. Right at the doorstep in the red zone. And it's a score with a push pass right at the doorstep. That is an amazing score through the very small window right there.
Alright, so that brings us to 4-4. Score is level between My Babygals and New Taipei coin. And that would be, I think, another heat break for another 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, not yet. My apologies.
My Baby Girl seems to be picking up the momentum here. New Taipei Kong had the lead, and now the score is even. So let's see who will take the next score. With My Baby Girls on the pull, an amazing backhand pull from the Singaporean player into the hands of the New Taipei coin player. New Taipei coin sending it to the middle of the field. So close, such a close defense from the My Baby Girl player. Good effort, great effort right there. An undercut. Great, through the middle. Oh, a slightly overthrow in the wind where the disc floats up too high for the receiver. Right, down the field. Oh, there is a miscommunication right there, and there is another turnover. And a big forehand blade down the field, intercepted by a player from My Baby Girls. This is moving downfield. Let's see if they can convert this offense chance right now. Nice to open up the field. Another high release. And a score from Molly Ding. Oh, there is a call there. And that is a score from Molly Ding. She is really one player to look out for in this team. Score is 5-4 now. Assisted by Charmaine Kok Ro Xuan. And now on field 2, it's a half time, so there will be a mirror half happening. So now My Baby Girls, it will be starting with a pull. Great pull by My Baby Girls.
Alright, so the Taipei players are coming up. Ooh, the wind is picking up. They do tend to throw the disc a little bit high. And there is a bit of a zone play from Singapore now, trying to pressure as much as they can on the Taiwanese players. And that just drifted a little bit too wide for New Taipei Coin's receiver. And so My Baby Girls have another chance to break again. So far, My Baby Girls have been playing very textbook offense, trying to keep this short and snappy, nice short passes without looking for anything too far. A very nice way to milk that disc, and a very nice score. Very nice and smooth for that one. I think that has been one of their smoothest offense points so far. Yeah, giving them a 2-point lead over New Taipei Coin. What a way to bounce back from their 3-point deficit just now. I believe that has been 5 points, and we are back for another heat break for the players to cool down, to have some water.
My Babygals took the last score with currently on a lead of 2 points against New Taipei Coin. But the score has been really close throughout the entire game, and we really don't know who will take this game. It's really close call. I think New Taipei Coin has been playing. Field 2 has been My Babygals has been playing very clean offense, very clinical offense. We can tell that they have been training together. They have been playing with each other. On the other hand, New Taipei Coin, they do, some of them play together, but there are a sprinkle of pickup players in the team. So perhaps there might be a little bit more adaptations there that needs to happen. Otherwise, both teams are hungry. Both teams want this. Yeah. What do you think, Sean? Who do you think? What do you think New Taipei Coin can do to sort of, bring their score up against My Babygals?
Yeah, no doubt. I think my Babygals, you as you mentioned, they've managed to secure 4 points in a row, especially after the first heat break, and they've been doing very well ever since, picking up momentum, setting the pace for both teams. And I think that's maybe one of the reasons why New Taipei Coin has been feeling the pressure, despite not putting a zone on them. They have not been able to punch in any points, maybe because their players are a bit too far. You could see when Wen Chun has the disc, she's been calling a couple of times for the players to calm down, especially in the wind, which the Singaporean girls have done a great job adapting, making sure that they come in under, making sure that their toes have enough spin and enough control, that they may continue to have possession. So I think New Taipei Coin, coming in after the heat break, they need to try and maintain possession, maybe coming in a bit closer, and then shooting out deep later on. I think they've been trying to rely too much on the deep shots, as they did in the first few points, which was great. But I think Singapore has started to adapt and realize their strength, and have started to put more of a tighter D for the deep threats. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I do agree, 100% agree with that. But just based on the last 10 points that they've been playing, it seems like My Babygals have been struggling to convert their offensive points in the end zone with multiple turnovers that's happening. So I really think that this game is a game of who has the least amount of errors in this game. So yeah, stay tuned to watch how this game plays out.
Yeah, I think 6-4 is definitely not too far of a gap. There's a lot of chance for New Taipei Coin to get back into this. As you mentioned, they really need to try and lock in, get some more points. But yeah, the wind looks like it's dying down. So hopefully they are able to execute their game plan for the next few points.
As you can see, now that we are on the heat break, the clock does not stop running. Yeah, and actually with the heat break, it made me wonder, do you think the new Taipei coin team requires a lot more to adapt to the Malaysian weather, because for sure Singapore is used to this weather already.
I'm not sure. Maybe yes and no. I'm not sure the background of these players, but I do know that a lot of these new Taipei coin players have a couple of Southeast Asian players who are comfortable in playing in these conditions. But then again, I think they have been playing for about 2 games now, and I think they should be well accustomed with the weather and the conditions here already. Yeah, and they've already proven to us that they can score, they can punch in on the points in the beginning of the game. So we like to see how they can lock in as much as they can. Yeah, and I believe now the heat break is over with Charmin to pull on my Babygals. Nice. It floats slightly out, and a brick call is called, where New Taipei coin would be on offense, shooting headwind, I think. Wow, great defensive pressure, instantly intercepted by the Singaporean players, and a quick 1-2 and fire shot to the deep to their best deep runner so far. Yeah, it's been fantastic play by them. Every time they see Molly running to the deep, it's a shot out to her, and she converts. So I think that's a game plan that my Babygals will stick by and keep on doing. So there you have it. Xuan Mo to Molly Ding. Sorry, Cinderina to Molly Ding. Wonderful play between the Singaporean girls, and capitalizing on New Taipei's mistakes in the win. We like to see the Babygals having a time of their lives out there, not just playing Ultimate but also having fun with each other. That's a big pull into the win, having a lot of float time right into the middle of the field. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a good lookout for her and a big swing. However, a little bit of a misread there, and that cost them a turnover. And my Babygals have yet another break chance. Good job to them for securing yet another score.
Yes, it seems like my Babygals have found their momentum and is pulling the gap in the points between themselves and New Taipei coin. We have 12 minutes left on the clock. The game is not over. New Taipei coin definitely still has a chance on catching up and possibly taking the game. On the line, we can see Charmaine is on the disc. She will be ready to pull once New Taipei coin has indicated their readiness. Alright, there's the indication of readiness, and the pull is out with a big backhand pull. Wow! Big backhand pull straight into the hands of the New Taipei coin player close to the end zone. Oh, a little contact over there. But the possession is still with New Taipei coin. An injury sub has been called from the New Taipei coin player. Possession is still though with New Taipei coin with the great save by her. The disc is in. A beautiful swing, break swing out. Inside forehand to the downfield player. A reset, swing again to open up the field. Oh, a little bit overthrow, but still caught by a New Taipei coin player. They are getting close to the red zone now. Oh, a beautiful float into the end zone, but unfortunately not connected right at the sideline.
That was a good attempt from New Taipei coin side. It was looking really nice. However, it's just a little bit too long for her to catch. And my Babygals have yet another chance to break again. I think the wins have not been forgiving to either sides, but my Babygals have been doing their best so far in utilizing the win and trying to convert these points as much as they can. Yeah, we see a lot of separation from my Babygals and their defenders. Oh, a little bit of a misread there, thinking the defender touched it and made her drop the disc. So New Taipei have a chance to close in the gap. Oh, and instantly blocked by the Singaporean girl. Running deep, however, is not rewarded for her run. Alright, a nice link-up play. I think the Singaporeans have found their rhythm, making sure to shoot the unders, making sure to connect the disc rather than making out fancy plays. Very nice 1-2 play straight to the end zone. Very smooth as they open up the Taipei's defensive line and secured another score for my Babygals.
Another assist by Tan Jing Wu. Really dominating the field today. Bringing the score to 9-4 to my Babygals.
Yeah, so with that, now if the score remains the same, my Babygals would be second in the group, while New Taipei coin would be fourth in the group. A pull to the sideline. I think that's a strategic pull, making them start from the sideline, forcing them middle, however, on the force with a zone. Oh, a great find through the middle in the defensive crack of the Singaporean players. How is New Taipei gonna find this offense, break this defensive zone? With two players they have behind, I think they need another player to come in and pop to help assist them. Otherwise, these long throws are gonna cost them a little bit. Yep, that was just a bit too long, and the Taiwanese player couldn't keep possession. Alright, asking for a bit of this space. A little bit high, but she still manages to connect. Very nicely played by the Singaporean girls. Moving the disc well on the sideline. Looking for a swing. A good use of switching the play. Shooting into the end zone. One more. Beautifully read by the Singaporean player to score yet another point, which brings them to 10-4 with 6 minutes to spare. Nice pull coming out from the Singaporean side with a nice inside out. Back to the middle of the field, and New Taipei Coin is looking to advance quickly. Yeah, the New Taipei side has been trying to progress the disc. However, the defense on the Singaporean side is a bit too strong for their liking, and yeah, forces another turnover on them straight away to the end zone. A shot is shot out. However, that's just a bit too fast for my Babygals receiver. Hands of apologies raised. But I think it was a good run, a good decision. However, just a bit of a tailwind pushing this further away.
With New Taipei Coin now bringing the disc to the front of the end zone. Centering the disc. And sending the disc. Ooh, so close. Such a close defense by Harriet. Possession held on by New Taipei Coin. Centering the disc. And the disc goes up. Does the New Taipei Coin player gets it? Oh, so close. She is unable to secure that disc. Just slightly too long for her. Now going back on defense for the New Taipei Coin, and another overshot by My Babygals with another turnover again. New Taipei Coin taking the chance on offense, being very patient with the disc. There has been a contact call, I believe, from My Babygals. This really shows the importance of using the hand signals on the field. I think it will be very much appreciated by the spectators on the field as well as the commentators in the media room today. All right, the game is on again. Oh, so close. It's a great defensive pressure by the Singaporean player. Now Singapore is back, My Babygals is back on offense again with a lefty forehand throw down the field. And an overthrow swing yet again at the same spot on the field. Will New Taipei Coin convert this point? And the disc goes up, and it's a defense by the Singaporean player.
Alright, my Babygals have another chance. Oh, a bit too rough. Oh, there's contact called, I guess, on the thrower, as the hand signals suggest. Yep, I think my Babygals is suggesting that as she was about to throw, there was a contact of her hand, and so the disc is returned back. I think it is contested, so the stall count will not drop. And they will go back to the positions originally. A forehand flick. Oh, still also a little bit too much. Pumps of encouragement from a teammate. Very nice to see that. New Taipei Coin have a chance to reduce the deficit. Oh, a mistake in the receiver's end. And the runner is going deep, and a throw huck coming out to the end zone. Nicely deed by New Taipei Coin to deny another score for my Babygals. Yep, in the corner of your screen, you'll notice that we have finished time, so they will finish this point and then play a +1. We have reached soft cap. Oh, a turnover from New Taipei side, and possession goes to my Babygals. Oh, a slight hammer, very nicely connected. And another hammer to the end zone, beautifully caught by the my Babygals receiver to have 11-4 in favor of my Babygals. So that would put us to a game of 12 to end the game. So a +1 from 11, so we will end at 12.
Two beautiful hammer throws by my Babygals connected, which resulted in a score by Audrey Ang Pei Yu. Once again assisted by Tan Jing Woon. Truly the key player here. It may not look like it, but outside it's blazing hot at the moment. Let's just hope that this doesn't result in any major injuries from the players. A big pull coming from my Babygals to the break mark, with Wen Chun on the disc once again. Once again, My Baby Girls putting up a zone against the New Taipei coin in this last point. Almost had it, but unfortunately not connected. This gives My Baby Girls the chance to score and end the game. Straight through the middle. Patience on the disc. Break throw, break swing to open up the field. Right at the doorstep. Nice control by Kathleen. Great commanding of the disc. Oh, and into the end zone, and it is intercepted. There is a contact call by the My Baby Girls player. The players seems to be discussing their perspective in the game. As we are a self-refereed sport, it's their perspective that matters the most. It seems like the call has been contested, that this has been sent back to the thrower. And the stall is coming in on 5. My Baby Girls playing very patient offense, and that is a score to My Baby Girls to end this game. Well done, both teams. That was very clinical offense from the My Baby Girls players. New Taipei coin putting their best efforts to stopping the score, but unfortunately, My Baby Girls really took that and made a great score. So that is 12-4 to end the game, with My Baby Girls taking it.
Yeah, so that will wrap up the group stage for the women's division. And right after this, we will have the crossover for the, I believe it's the mixed division, with the Simpsons against Flying Fish at 3:30 over here on field 2. So yeah, that would be it for myself and Vivian here commentating for My Baby Girls and New Taipei Coin for the women's division. Thank you and see you soon.